This is Colin.
This is Winter. 欢迎大家收听今天的早安英文。Hey Colin, when is the last time you went to see a doctor?
It's been a while. A couple of years ago, I broke my foot and I went then.
Oh, what happened?
Well, I was riding a scooter and got cut off by a car running a red light. I dropped the bike and it landed on my foot.
骑着这个 scooter 电动车
Yeah.
对吧？然后被一辆闯红灯的车给撞倒了。
Yeah.
So you went to the hospital?
Yeah. Well, not until the next day when I decided I needed to.
A different experience than in Canada, right?
Yeah. Maybe a good topic for today's podcast.
是的，因为看医生这个事情啊，很多同学肯定都听说过，就在中国啊，和在北美，就在美国和加拿大，还有当然其他很多国家都特别的不一样。
Yes.
那我们今天就来聊一聊看医生的这点事儿吧。So since then you haven't been to see a doctor at all. Don't you get sick?
Well, of course I get sick. I just don't go and see a doctor each time I have a cold.
Well, when you do, how does the process differ between China and Canada?
I suppose the biggest difference is in Canada, we have personal doctors, family doctors.
Right. 家庭医生 right?
Yes.
Family doctors.
Yeah. I've had mine since I was, quite young, and he knows everything about me. In Canada, if I need to see a doctor, I would make an appointment with him. It's important to know it's not a reservation, it's an appointment. A reservation is for things. Reserve a table at the restaurant or a seat on a plane. But an appointment is for people in an official way, meaning besides family and friends. You make appointments for your doctor or your accountant or a business person.
是的，那像在加拿大，我们每个人都有医保卡嘛，对吧？全民医保，
Yeah.
也都会有自己的家庭医生 （family doctors）。但是呢，每次去家庭医生的这个 clinic，
Yes, yes.
他的诊所看诊的时候都需要预约。那这里有个知识点，大家就要注意了，我们跟医生预约用到的表达一定是 make an appointment。Right? 而不能够用 reservation 这个词 reservation 也是预定的意思，但是呢，那个是用于比方说餐厅订餐，或者是酒店预订房间，这样叫做 reservation。Right. 但是如果我们要约一个人，约医生，约你的律师，约你的会计师，这样的叫做 make an appointment.
Yeah, with people.
Yeah. So you can get the appointment right away?
No, not usually. The receptionist, she will ask you some questions about what your problem is and then schedule you for your appointment. It could be several days or more before your appointment.
Well, that doesn't seem very good. What if it's an emergency?
Well, if it's an emergency, you go to the emergency room of a hospital, like I did here in China for my broken foot.
Yeah, emergency room of a hospital. 就是医院的急诊室.
Yeah.
Right? So if you have a bad cold, you don't go to the hospital?
Nah. I mean, if it's a baby or a very elderly person. But, if so, your doctor would make time to see them right away. But for a healthy adult, we just go to the pharmacy and buy some medicine for a cold. Well, that's what I do here.
是的，全民医保就会有一个问题，就是医生供应不足。Right? 虽然我们每个人都有家庭医生，但是打电话预约可能就要排到好几天之后了。等你见到医生的时候，可能都快好了。
Right.
所以啊，很多时候呢，大家就像 Colin 一样，直接去 pharmacy， 就是药店、药房去 buy some medicine. So what about if you need an IV drip? 就如果感冒了要打点滴怎么办？
I don't get them. We don't use them all that often in Canada. Only if someone has surgery or is really very sick, like can die sick. We don't use it just for colds.
Yeah, it's used often in China, especially when I was young.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I'm still young, sorry. When I was little.
Of course you are. Well, I noticed that, and I thought an interesting thing is when you watch an American TV show or movie and there's someone in the hospital and they have an IV drip, that's supposed to represent that person is really very, very sick and needs to stay in the hospital.
Yeah. I think many Chinese people don't know that because it's just a calming here and maybe the person is not very sick at all. So once you're sick and see your doctor, what happens?
Well, the family doctor is a general practitioner. He knows a lot, but he doesn't focus on any one thing. If you have a serious problem, he will schedule an appointment with a specialist, and then you go see him.
Right. 家庭医生一般都是全科医生，我们叫做 general practitioner。General practitioner，就是他什么都看，但是呢，他不是某一个科的专家，所以如果你真的有什么严重的问题，那就要你的 family doctor 把你 refer，right， 到某一个科的这个专家、专科医生那里。专科医生呢，我们叫做 specialist。Right。special 是特别的。Specialist 是专科医生。So how long does that take?
Well, it sort of depends, how sick your doctor thinks you are. If you are very sick, it could be that same day.
That's scary.
Yeah. If he makes you wait a long time for your appointment, it makes you feel better because it means he doesn't think you're very sick.
Well, that's good to know.
Well, that's it for today.
是的。今天呢，我们就是主要跟大家讲讲跟医生预约应该怎么说，然后关于在北美看医生的一些常用词。
Hello, welcome to Morning English. 早安英文呢是一个为大家免费提供英语教学的频道，每天都会更新。如果你想获得关于英语听说读写的内容，我们都会在这个频道更新。我们的目标是帮助全球的华人学好英语。如果你觉得还不错的话，记得给我们订阅哦。另外，点开小铃铛，这样的话就不会错过其他任何学习视频啦。对了，如果你想获取本节课的完整版笔记，在视频简介或者评论区领取哦。你也可以给这个视频点赞，点赞就相当于自动保存啦。
Well, thank you for joining us for today's Morning English. This is Colin.
This is Winter. See you next episode.
See you.